It's the second leg today then. We travel to Catalonia to take on Barcelona with a 2-2 draw from that first leg. Can we do the unthinkable and progress at the expense of FC Barcelona? Hey guys, what is going on? Gamer James here. Thank you very much for clicking play. Welcome back to this Marseille save. It's episode 53 now. And yeah, we are trying to achieve Mission Impossible. We've got to go and score today in Barcelona after that 2-2 draw in the last video. It was a heroic comeback, which has kind of meant this is a kind of a bonus video because at 2-0 down, we weren't going to be doing the second leg on camera because we were out. Get it back to 2-2 and we've got, it's maybe only a 5% chance, but we have a slim chance of getting through. So, you know, let's see what happens. Stranger things have happened, haven't they? Barcelona are not the team they were, so you never know, but before we get to that, let's just have a quick look at the few matches that we've played since that first leg. So this game, no goals. Absolutely nothing really to tell you about. It was so frustrating, this match. We just could not break down this ridiculously I mean, they came and they played the roadblock. They just set, this is the formation they played for the whole 90 minutes. They were just desperate to not concede. We had 36 shots on goal, but 22 of them were long shots. We really struggled to get in behind. You can see we had no clear-cut chances, only 5 half chances out of 36 shots. We just couldn't do anything, no matter whether we went wingers or whether we went inside forwards, attacking, overload, direct passing, short passing. No matter what we did, we just could not break them down. I resigned myself to this being 0-0 after about 10 minutes, to be honest, and it's just 2 points thrown away. And then this happens. Yeah, if we could have just had one of these goals in that last game, that would have been brilliant. But yeah, we come out with a 6-1 win against Valenciennes. Naki Wells did score for them. I think that's 4 games in a row that he's played against us now since we sold him to Valenciennes, and he scored every time. And the goal he scored in this match was phenomenal. It was a stunning strike. But we were 2-0 up at that point. Max Arias scored a first half hat-trick before getting injured just past the hour mark. Moussa Dembele came on for him and scored twice, including 2 minutes after he came on. Andrija Zivkovic scored in stoppage time and also got 2 assists in the game. But Arias, obviously hat-trick scorer, got the man of the match. Again, like the last game, 33 shots on goal, 13 on target. This time though, we had 6 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances. Okay, 21 were long shots, but we have a lot of players like Memphis who love to shoot from distance, and it was just one of those games where it just, as opposed to the last game where it didn't matter what we did, nothing was coming off. It just looked like with this game, every time we went forward, we looked like we were going to score. We just absolutely smashed Valenciennes from start to finish. It was what you would expect. We're up near the top, and they are very much in trouble at the bottom of Ligue 1. So it was a very, very dominant display and a very, very welcome victory. And then another home game, the third on the bounce, fourth obviously actually. We only count the Barcelona game. Home against Monaco, and we just choke. Totally choke. 4 games now against PSG and Monaco. We've lost all 4. I think we've only scored once. We scored against PSG at home. Other than that, we've not scored at all. Kylian Mbappe got the only goal after 4 minutes. He did have a penalty saved 27 minutes in. Brilliant save from Rajkovic. It didn't give us any confidence going forward. Okay, we had 17 shots, 8 on target. They had 26 with 12 on target. No clear-cut chances for us. 17 shots, but it never really looked like we were going to get anything out of it. They did tire towards the end, and it was most of our shots, to be honest, came in about the last 10 or 15 minutes of the game. But a draw would really have been harsh on Monaco. and that Monaco machine is rattling on towards the league title. But the final game before the match in the Camp Nou, and we avoided a defeat in a very, very banana skinny kind of game, away at Nancy-Lorraine, won 2-0, goals in stoppage time at the end of the first and second halves from Moussa Dembele and Bruno Fernandes, got us the win. It was a deserved win. You could tell from the stats, 55% possession. We had double the shots they did. Didn't really put enough of them on target, only 7 out of 24, which is not good enough at all. Again, we struggled to create clear-cut chances, didn't have any, had a lot of half chances, but it's getting a little bit worrying that we're not breaking teams down as much. I mean, we're scoring goals, we're winning games, but with the exception of the Valenciennes game, we're struggling to create clear-cut chances, it seems, which is very worrying when you've got a trip to Barcelona. So I said Monaco are rumbling on to the league title. They are in fact rampaging along towards the league title. Everyone has now played 30 games. Monaco have won 26 and drawn 4. They are now 13 points clear because they just are a machine, an absolute machine. No one can touch them this season. Deserved champions. They could smash the 100-point barrier. The maximum they can get now is 106. The maximum we can get is 92, which is still would be a record. We need 21 points out of our last 8 games to break the record of our club's points total. But it's nice because we're going to have a different name on the trophy. The great news for us with that win against Nancy is PSG drew 0-0 at Montpellier, so we've clawed 2 points back on PSG, so we're breathing down their necks for second. So we have still got a lot to play for in terms of Ligue 1. We are desperate to get second, an automatic qualification for the Champions League. Really don't want a playoff as part of the pre-season if we're still at Marseille. So we've still got a lot to play for, and we are chasing PSG down all the way. So just bring you up to speed then on the Coupe de France. We are currently in the 11th round. We're at home to Auxerre, which is in a week's time after this Barcelona game. We've got Bordeaux at home in Ligue 1 and then Auxerre at home in the Coupe de France 11th round. If we get through that, we have a very winnable game at second division Red Star FC in the quarter-final, and then anything can happen from there. Of course, Monaco are still in it, PSG are still in it. We've got PSG, of course, in the Coupe de Ligue final in a few weeks, which will be the next video. That'll be episode 54. Got to do a cup final on live com. So yeah, I'm confident we should be in the semi-finals. Of course, we should be getting past Auxerre at home. We should be getting past Red Star away. They're both second division teams, so we should be in the last 4 of this competition. So we are now at the start of March. We haven't got many games to go. Now, of course, we've only got 8 league games left. Probably, realistically, only 1 Champions League game left. But you never know. If we get through, it would probably be my greatest achievement in FM for a long, long time if I knock Barcelona out in the Camp Nou. Yeah, that Auxerre game coming up in the 11th round. Episode 54 will be the PSG Coupe de la Ligue final, and then after that, I'm not really sure what I'll be doing. It'll obviously depend on the French Cup. If we get to the final of that will probably be the last video of the season, or it'll be the league game that determines whether we finish second or third whenever that comes about. So probably after this video, there'll be episode 54, the Coupe de la Ligue final. There'll definitely be a 55, whether it's the Coupe de France final or a league game, possibly a 56 if we need to do both. But without further ado, let's get to today's match. So our opponents, Barcelona, then, have been in fine fettle since that 2-2 draw at the Velodrome. They won 3-1 at Las Palmas with a brace from Neymar and one from Messi. Vigo at home, they won 2-0, Messi and Neymar. Sidibe and Neymar got the goals against Osasuna, and then a 3-0 win against Granada with a hat-trick from Luis Suarez. So the front three are banging form and have been for quite some time, especially the likes of Messi and Neymar. They are smashing the goals in at the minute. How do we stop them? So this is the lineup. This is the formation we're going with. We've done a couple of little tweaks because we need to try and stay solid, but we also have to try and score. So there's no point going defensive, going counter-attack. We're just going standard. We're going flexible, typical away shape for us. The only major difference, I've gone to wingers rather than inside forwards. I've changed the midfield around, as you can see. So we've now got a 4-1-2-3 rather than the 4-2-3-1. Stambouli is going to play as a ball-winning midfielder just to try and give us a bit of steel back there. Thiago's gone to an advanced playmaker because we haven't got number 10, and Bakayoko has gone from a box-to-box to a roaming playmaker, just hoping that he can sort of do a similar sort of job, maybe do a bit of a box-to-box job and a deep line playmaker all in one. So yeah, I think this gives us a reasonably good chance of doing something. We should be a little bit more solid at the back, and we should still be quite threatening going forward. So these are the two lineups then, both kind of lining up the same with a 4-1-2-3. The big news from Barcelona is that Lionel Messi's not playing. He has got a broken nose, which means he cannot play today. Fabulous news for us. They've still got an amazing squad. They've still got Suarez up top. They've still got the danger man Neymar, but Rafinha ain't Messi. So that has made me a lot happier. So the team talk, we have been passionate. We've said we're the underdogs, but go out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for. We've passionately told each group of players that we've got faith in their ability. It's gone down pretty well. There's a good amount of green in there. Everyone's listened keenly or passionately. So come on, boys, let's do this. Let's get the unthinkable result. Let's do Mission Impossible. Chelsea take on Atletico Madrid as well. Atletico are 2-0 up, aren't they, from that first leg? So let's see what they can do, Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Let's see what we can do at Camp Nou. Sidibe will take this throw in. Here's Rafinha, across it goes. Malang Sarr clears, and it's going to stay in play. And Dembele beaten to it by Sergio Roberto. Here's Busquets, Sergio Samper, cross to Umtiti. Oh, they're passing it around nicely already, getting into the swing of things. They've already had 61% possession. Here's Rafinha to Suarez, and that was a save from Rajkovic, flying to his left. And wow, what is going on at Stamford Bridge? I've just looked across there. Chelsea 2-0 up after 2 minutes. So they have cancelled out Atletico's lead 2 minutes into the game. That is unbelievable. Neymar's free kick into Rajkovic's hands. We've got to do something about this possession. We're going to have a look at our passing style, I think. But here's Thiago back at his home ground. Out to Francisco Javier, the Spanish wonder kid, and Bakayoko, and he plays Sisto in, and he gets the cross in, and there's Dembele. Couldn't get his head over it. Luca Dean with the throw. Here's Samper now. Good tackle from Stambouli, but Sidibe has it. Rafinha, Sergio Busquets, Samper, come on. They're passing it around beautiful. 68% possession they have had. That is outrageous as Neymar fires wide. 0-0, of course, is absolutely useless to us. It would be a phenomenal result if it was the first leg, but it's absolutely useless to us at the minute. Here's Thiago and Dembele. Go on, son. Drive at them. Go on, go on, go on. Keep going. Help him out. There's Francisco Javier. Get the cross in. He's played it back to Muasa, and now it goes in, but Umtiti clears. Here's Thiago and Bakayoko. Stambouli, Sisto, Dembele. Shot comes in. Oh. Goal kick for Rajkovic. He goes to Zuma. So 32 minutes in. Wow, Chelsea have gone 5-0 up. What have Atletico Madrid done in that game? What tactics have they played? That is outrageous. Blimey. Right. Come on. We've got, so we're 32 minutes in. If it is like this at half time, I'm going to come out for the second half attacking and try and get at them a bit, I think, and just see if we can surprise them for the start of the second half. Here's Dembele though. He's done well there. He's cut inside and it's a good hit, and ter Stegen saves. Brilliant play from Dembele. He created that chance for himself out of nothing. That's a lot more encouraging. Mwasa with the throw, but it's awful. Just throwing it straight to Lucas. Umtiti now for Sergio Roberto. Samper. Shut him down. Good boy, Thiago. Well done. Dembele's in an offside position. Thiago. Bakayoko. Now Dembele. Nope. Come on. Samper. And Rafinha. Get in there. Come on, lads. Sergio Roberto. Suarez. Oh, Neymar snuck in. Oh, and he's missed it. Sergio Roberto. Forward to Suarez. Good tackle by Sarr, and here's Bakayoko, but he's hounded out of possession, and Rajkovic with a brilliant save to deny Suarez. So they have been massively dominant in terms of possession, but they have only had 7 shots on goal as Stambouli gives away a penalty. Oh my word. Suarez to take, I assume, or will it be Neymar? This will definitely mean we come out attacking. It's going to be Neymar. He won't miss. He has missed. It's Rajkovic with another penalty save. Wow, that is a massive moment potentially. Neymar has been on fire in all competitions recently, and Rafinha has a shot blocked. But that, possibly at the end of the match, could be pivotal. We're going to get to half time, and we're going to get there at 0-0. This is very, very encouraging, and we are going to go attacking, and we're going to go fluid, and I think we are going to go a bit more direct with the passing, because obviously we're not getting anywhere. We're going to clear it to the flanks rather than play out defence, because we're not getting anything in terms of possession, so we need to get it forward when we have got it. Everything else we're going to keep the same, because they're not really getting in behind us because of our defensive line. They're doing quite well. I'm not going to take Stambouli off at the minute, because if we did sneak a goal, the roadblock would be coming in and I would need him. We're assertively going to say, keep going and you can still win. Yeah. Atletico Madrid did get a goal back at the bridge, by the way. It's 5-1. Iheanacho got that. They would need another 2, wouldn't they? And then they would go through. So it's still alive there at Stamford Bridge, unbelievably. Here's Suarez bringing it forward, and Neymar. Great tackle Bakayoko, and Sisto can bring it away. Is this an actual highlight? No. No. So this is Stambouli. Oh, Dembele couldn't get past Umtiti. That would have been a chance. Sidibe forced into a long ball forward. Stambouli's got to it. Now Bakayoko. Stambouli, you are the ball winner, and Dembele with the shot. We are getting some good chances in this match. I am taking a lot of encouragement from this. Here's Mwasa to Thiago. Lift it over the top. Lift it over. Oh, gone looking for Francisco Javier. For some reason, no one went forward with him. Dembele just stopped. Sisto was nowhere. Why were we not looking to score there? That was ridiculous. Here's Sergio Roberto. This is going to be 1-0 probably from this attack. Here's Neymar. Nope, Fulgini gets to it. Samper now. Sergio Roberto. Come on. Rafinha. Suarez. Samper. Neymar, and Rajkovic saves. Suarez takes a free kick to Lucas. And it's Rafinha. Oh, and Suarez is in. And Rajkovic with another brilliant save. It's still alive with Neymar, and that's a great tackle on him by Fulgini. And a clearance upfield. We are being kept in it by Rajkovic. He's making some fantastic saves. He's got a 7.9 at the minute. And here's Dembele, Mwasa, Javier, Mwasa. Thiago goes for goal, and ter Stegen holds on. So we just made a couple of changes. A couple of positional, and we've taken our ball-winning midfielder off now. We've got 26 minutes to go. We're desperate for a goal now. Lo Celso's come on as the number 10. Stambouli's gone off. He's been booked, so we've got no need for him on the pitch now. If he gets sent off and we're down to 10, we're in trouble. Thiago and Bakayoko have gone back to their normal midfield roles, and we are going to hope that we need a goal. So it doesn't matter if we lose, we're out as it stands, so we might as well go for it now. Unfortunately, Thiago's going to have to play the full 90, as is Bakayoko, even though they're looking tired, because I haven't got Marchetti on the bench, haven't got Sasibar on the bench, because the run of fixtures has just been brutal. We've had 2 days since the last game, so everyone is absolutely cream crackered. Moussa Dembele is having an absolute shocker, but he's the one that's going to get us a goal if someone's going to get it. But 10 minutes from now, and he might come off if he isn't looking like getting it. Fingers crossed. Let's hope this works. Sergio Samper. So you can see they're getting a lot more possession around the edge of our penalty area because obviously, Suarez. Wow, what a miss, Suarez. Absolute sitter. So with Stambouli going off, of course, we've got a gap now between midfield and defence a little bit as Neymar is injured and has had to go off. Come on, boys. Here's Sisto tracking back nicely. Fulgini lifts it forward for Lo Celso. That's a lovely play. Forward to Hugo Serra. We've brought on Roger Reno and Hugo Serra. See if one of them can make themselves a hero. Neymar's had an awful game, hasn't he? Missed a penalty, gone off injured. Come on, boys, we've got 7 minutes. Can we get that goal? Can we get it now? This would be incredible if we did. Here's our Shubi, though. We're just as likely to concede as we are to score, but I've been really, really proud of the performance. We've gone route one. We've gone pump it into the box. We're just going to try and get it up front now as quickly as we can. As Muasa has it now, and here is Roger Reno. Lift it over the top. Oh, what a run, Roger Reno. He's going. Hugo Serra's in the middle. Does it come to him? It does. Oh, and his shot is blocked. Oh, that's possibly our best chance of the match. Can we get anything from the corner? Thiago. In it goes. Oh, it's Ter Stegen tipped it away. Here's Busquets. Dean. Umtiti. Get a tackle in on him. Muasa will get to that. Here's Reno. Get past him again. Get past him. Go on. Oh, what was that, Roger? You've just passed it to them. Come on. Still 5-1 at the bridge. I can't see Atletico getting the 2 goals they need now. And Malang Sarr has got it. Lifted it forward. Lucas heads it away. Onazi bringing it forward. Suarez. Bakayoko got the tackle, but it's pinballing around and it just keeps landing. Oh, I thought that was going to be headed in. This highlight is just going on and nothing's actually happening. Excuse me. It's just basketball match. It's just end to end. Here's Lo Celso. Lovely ball. I don't know what happened there. Malang Sarr! He's grazed the crossbar with the header. I don't believe it. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought I was jumping up and down there. Sergio Samper. Lucas. 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time. Can we get this goal? It would be a famous win, but we've got to keep them out at the other end first. Here's a Nazi. Archubi, and he's put it wide. Sisto with a free kick. It's into the wall. Oh, and Kurt Zuma offside. 15 seconds to go now. This is the exit highlight. I am so proud of this performance. We have done so well. I'm gutted that we haven't been able to get the goal. For an away performance, we are out on away goals to Barcelona. That is nothing to be ashamed of. They have given everything out there. It's such a shame because if we'd have got this result away from home in the first leg, that would have been brilliant. Passionately saying I'm pleased despite the result because I am. They were brilliant. I know the ratings don't show it. Rajkovic was absolutely sensational. He's got man of the match. What a performance. I really thought we were going to get that chance fell for Hugo Serra and it was blocked, and then you had the header from Malang Sarr that grazed the crossbar, and oh, we were so close. Rajkovic did his job, made save after save, saved a penalty. That we were just so close. So that is it then, the end of the Champions League adventure for another season. But when that draw was made, if I'd been offered an away goals defeat to Barcelona, I would have been delighted with that. It's heartbreaking to come so close and not make it through, but really proud. I thought I got that game tactically spot on, to be honest. I thought the first half was okay. We got overrun at times, but they only created 7 or 8 shots on goal in that first half. So I think playing with the ball winning midfield that really, really worked. And it's something I can think about going forward with, maybe going with that 4-1-2-3 a little bit more in big away games in future. And then in the second half, we just went for it and we went at them, tried to make use of the little bit of possession that we got. And I thought, tactically, I thought we got everything perfect, really. We just didn't get the little bit of luck in attack that we got in defence. Very, very proud, but very, very disappointed in the end to not go through, because I felt it was there for us to do. But, you know, it's the first time we've been in the first knockout round of this entire save with either Leverkusen or Marseille. So it's something to build on. We will look to go again next season, again, if we are still at Marseille. Let's have a look at the schedule then now. Let's go back in there and have another look. So it does look like there'll only be a maximum of three videos now. Next one will be the Coupe de la Ligue final against Paris Saint-Germain. It'll be about our 150th meeting with them. And then it'll be either the French Cup final or a league game. So a maximum of 3 videos left, minimum of 2. But it's been a really good season again. We're getting to the cup finals domestically again. We're challenging for second, at least, in Ligue 1 again. So we are still keeping up there with the big boys. It's just Monaco have just put together a ridiculous run. I've had quite a lot of feedback about the whole Juventus situation. I'd love for you to put your opinions forward. Let me know in the comments. Do you think 5 seasons is enough now at Marseille? Do you think I should move on in search of that elusive league title that I want from this series? I know I've got a few Marseille fans watching this series now, and I would hate to annoy them. So if you think I should stay at Marseille, let me know. Of course, I will make the final decision, and I will be going to an interview with Juve. But it would be really good to know if you would carry on watching, if we're in Italy, if we're in Serie A, if we're at Juve, or would you prefer us to stay at Marseille? Let me know. I value your input. I make these videos for you, so as well as for myself. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. In the meantime, I'm going to hopefully turn our really erratic form around, because you can see there it's not brilliant. A lot of draws. We've dropped an awful lot of points in the league recently. Need to get back on track for that, because we need to put pressure on PSG to drop more points themselves. But you've got to be proud of that effort from the boys. So please leave a like, leave a thumbs down if you want. It doesn't matter to me. It's all interaction. If you do leave a thumbs down, genuinely, if you're doing it seriously because you don't like the video, put a comment in. Let me know why. Criticism is as good as compliment. In fact, it's better. You learn more from it. So yeah, get involved, leave comments. Let me know how you thought tactically we did in the new camp. Let me know what you think about the whole Juventus thing. And just generally get involved. Let me know who you're playing as. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're still going with FM17 or if you're now waiting for FM18. I love reading everyone's comments. I reply to every single one. And I will see you for the Coupe de la Ligue final against Paris Saint-Germain. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.